really hard to see. Oh yeah, passing by the Bad River Casino. Now it's a big Indian territory, which kind of forces me to make a bigger jump. So I go through the Indian territory. Yeah, here's the start of it. Bad River Indian Reservation. Not for sale. Protect the waters of Lake Superior. Well, the waters of Lake Superior are really protected on the Indian Reservation. Looks like this used to be a store closed down. So you could kind of expect bad management, bad commercial management on Indian reservations. But no trespassing 24-hour, okay? But they certainly do a better job at letting nature take its course on the Indian reservations. But commercial management is almost non-existent. It's just really usually badly run. Except for the casinos, but the casinos make so much money that they can overcome bad management. They got the Bad River Indian Casino off sale. Fireworks. Yeah, the Indians are given a nice big section along the Superior, but it looks kind of strange too. It's this straight piece of land, like it was developed in some way. Without getting a close look, I don't know what to think of it. Seems like when there's bad commercial management, there's crime happening. Often where this person's not filing the taxes, or they're skimming money, diverting the money to another account, just outright stealing. And there's people like that who steal to cover their own debts, steal from a company beyond what they normally earn to cover their own debts. There's all kinds of ways to make extra money. Some of it's fraudulent, unethical, and then there's people that actually genuinely just straight up charge high fees that other people just pay. I mean, there's people who don't do the underhanded stealing of money and are just straight up will charge high prices that people actually pay. So that can't, I mean, is that fraudulent to have people pay fees? There's nothing hidden about the business activity. But then, you gotta wonder if it's a type of commodity or service or item that people like practically can't live without. I think people could live without loans, but there's regulation on loans, because sometimes the business charges way too high of an interest rate, but people still buy into it. They think that I got to get $1,000 right now so I can pay off some other debt, but I pay a huge amount of interest on that loan. And there's caps on loans. But I mean, once again, I would never get a loan with a high interest rate in the first place. But there's people who do that. Those could be, there's another abandoned building. Those could be the type of people who would also conduct criminal activity to try to pay off the high interest rate loans. They just are in a bad state of mind, I think. Wow, they put a road closed on that turnout. That's kind of rare to see. I'm in Odana Street. There's New Odana and Old Odana. I also saw a powwow campground or powwow area on the map. That looked really weird. Is this the bad river? It's a bad road. Ooh, government road. Oh my God. Only on an Indian reservation. Take government road off of US Highway 2. Going through Odana. 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 Great Lakes Indian fish and too many words. Green Bay Packard. So they say there's construction happening. They definitely got a beat up road here. Moccasin Trail Complex, quality fresh meats ahead 1 mile. BP, so it's a gas station. So I believe this is all Indian reservation. I think that was an Indian riding up on a scooter up and down the main streets of Ashland all day for the past couple of days that I've seen. Big Thunder fireworks. I'm going slower than I don't need to, I guess. Oh, no, I do need to. It's a 45 sign. Walk on left facing traffic. They gotta tell you that. Odana, unincorporated. 45. Walk ahead. Road work ahead. Bed River Tribal Office Buildings. Indian Fish and Wildlife Commission. Fireworks again. It's a lot of Indian related stuff. They take advantage of what they can. Oh, they got a paved walking trail. Wow. They call it the Bad River. I wonder why it's bad. Ah, here, the Bad River Casino. All right. They got 9 miles for my turn. 58 degrees. They got their own water tower. There's the gas station. Fog City Kiosk, Tuesdays. Welcome to the Bad River Casino. 50th something. Sunday, August 13th something. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I could just stop there and gamble if I wanted. Bump. Uh-oh. Lots of crows on the side of the road. That's the bump. Okay, not bad. Now it's a smoother looking road. Oh, geez. All right. Shinier looking road. Kind of fresh looking paint. I don't know, that casino didn't look too busy. I couldn't really see though because of the sun. Yeah, it's got some weird developments. Lots of birch trees line the road. It's kind of neat to see. That's definitely a northern thing. Soft birch trees that can't grow extremely high. Able to tolerate the real deep cold. You know, you get a cold area when you see birch trees. They thrive on this. And so the weather's been cooler in the summer. But still, it's getting into the 80s sometimes, so that's 80s are a challenge. Almost August 15th, but I think I need to adjust my schedule, maybe push for more August 20th before I head south, because I do get caught in some heat waves, but I do get caught in some cold waves too. Regardless, cold waves are difficult to deal with, but so are the heat waves. And I don't want to go south too fast and get caught in the heat. The cold, man. I'm a little underprepared for the cold. I just I think I need to buy another sleeping bag. But yeah, I have struggled with the cold. Struggling with the cold, mainly a lot of it comes from the pain that the cold causes to my face and my hands and even my feet. That cold can really, I could just imagine how cold it gets here. It get deadly cold, get painfully cold. Just not right now, where it could it hurts my hands and my face. Shiver, feel kind of sick in that cold. But the heat is difficult too. It's just this area and how it fluctuates so much. These Indians have their reservation they stay on year-round. In this very cold area. That bus is going to Duluth. Frontier Campground, full hookups, showers, food. I got a left on Harbor Drive. Harbor Drive. Nobody's catching up to me, so I'll slowly pull up.
Turn left, North Harbor Drive.
It's like they got a gas station. 389 at Mobile. Ironwood Straight, Mellon to the right. Copper Falls State Park. Okay, this is it. And it turns into a dirt road, RV park. Really? It's kind of smooth. Caution ahead, slow. 25 for the RV, or the ATVs. Huh. I mean, I didn't quite expect a dirt road. That's what we got here. I should confirm with the map this dirt road issue. I did not quite expect a dirt road right off the highway. I thought it'd be paved at least part of the way. Some old man sitting on his porch doing something. Ah, there we are. Okay. And it curves to the right. Yeah, that's... Was this supposed to be my turn? Yes, it was. It's a pretty smooth dirt road. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Well, I want to get as 45 on this. I'm going 20. How busy does it get? So I'm going half the recommended speed. I guess I should pick up the pace a little bit. not too enthused about doing that, but I'll go in third gear at least, see what the max is on that. 30. I'll hit 30. This is a surprisingly smooth dirt road. Like maybe they recently smoothed it out. Very thickly forested. Every so often I see a house that they carved out. You gotta do some serious clearing out. Put a lot of effort into clearing out your property to build a house here. A 45 road, which I hope nobody else follows, because if there's an oncoming car going 45 and I'm going 45, it's very dangerous at 45. Maybe it's not used much, but if there's a one case where two people are actually going the posted speed limit, and it doesn't seem very easy to stay in your lane perfectly without even, you know, having any line in the center indicating the center on a narrow road. 45 is way too dangerous. It's probably more of a just go at the speed you think is safe. And I gotta say, I'm not too enthused about parking very far away from the lake. I think mosquitoes might still be a threat. They seem to have slowed down their pace a little bit, but 80 degrees is coming up in the next couple of days, and they'll pick up their pace. I mean, I read a report in Minnesota how they said that there's mosquitoes out in knee-deep snow. They could be out in kind of cold weather. I got like almost 4 miles still for the destination on the Garmin. Just this long drive through the thick woods, where everything's so very green still. And see, I kind of float over to the center. There's not a whole lot of tire tracks. Yeah, I hope that just, I think I could just park on the side of the road practically anywhere and be fine. Sort of. Actually, I don't know. When they post 45, maybe not. I really can't park off the road if I wanted to around here, because it's quite a slant down. They've designed this road for slightly bigger floods. They mow the edges. Here we go. Here's somebody. Oh my God. All right. See, I saw a pull-out I could have pulled into and just parked for the day, but I think I want to be closer to the lake. I'm not being chased by horseflies. I bet they were a problem out here. They're kind of seasonal. Gnats are probably a bad seasonally. Getting into this area sort of out of season for gnats and horseflies. I think it's kind of nice. Mosquitoes, their season's a lot longer. Even though gnats and horseflies seek out our blood too, there's a season for it. ticks are kind of a season, but not completely. I've actually picked up a tick in the dead of winter walking through the woods. But for flying insects, I don't know. Flying insects don't like to fly in really cold weather. My car's kind of making some weird noises making this drive. Should just be the surface. The surfaces have made different noises in my car over this long 10-year trip. Heard a lot of weird noises, and it's a lot of times been the surface, not the car exactly. So even through the rubber tires and the springy shocks, the car will still make weird noises on different surfaces. It's very curvy through here. I see the curves on the Garmin, and I still keep the Garmin on. It says I got over a mile. It seems like people have hit this road kind of hard. They've turned up the dirt quite a bit on these curbs. Turned over the dirt, which indicates a faster pace. But yeah, they bring boats out here. Is this the main road to bring the boats? Snowmobile trail closed. They put up a gate. They don't want people taking the snowmobile trail in the summertime. And there really aren't a lot of turnouts. They're really rare. There's a fire number, so that's some kind of a stopping point. I think people live in this area. Just a trail. Turkeys ducking for cover in the woods, 3 of them. Hill, oh, it's a turnout, really. But well, that turnout seems to be for the hill. At this point, I'm very interested. I see the lake. Oh my God. I think I would like that hill. How busy does it get around here? I think I could probably just walk down that hill. So I think I want to just go stop at this and then just explore on foot at this point. Alright, I'm in Saxon, Wisconsin, the Saxon County Park. Alright, I'm going into the park with the $5 charge, but you get a first hour free. I want to stop and get some water and then continue on following the coast right into Michigan. There's something called the Little Girls County Park, and I want to stop there, have a look at that park without any clear directions. Pretty much I just follow the lake on my left and get there. Yeah, it's very bumpy going down the hill. There's some kind of weird, there's a lot of features. There's falls, a lot of falls that might be generated from underground wells. I feel the ground feels quite loose. But yeah, I parked on the outside of the of this park, and didn't get bothered by $5 issues. And there's not a lot of traffic. That's why this guy was comfortable to stop right on the road. There's not a lot of traffic. Oh, right. He gives me the impression that he wants me to go past, but then he pulls, then he continues on. All right, this is a park manager here. Makes me a little nervous. But yeah, there's a bathroom on the left. Oh, well, no, I don't want to stop where that, she'll walk right by my car. I don't want to stop in front of her. Dang it, that would have been kind of tempting. Nah. Fee required. Alright, continuing on, I got over a gallon of water. I'm really not happy about all this sitting. There's just something inside my guts that's not feeling right. And sitting really brings it out. It's like I need to like lay down more. Even still, even though I think it's been improved. Alright, I'm going into Michigan and then stopping at a falls. Oh, got a truck that's going to be catching up. Little drive to Michigan. And then I see that if I follow the road along the shore, there's parking. And it looks like maybe swimming. But I'll stop on the side of the road. Maybe even consider sleeping on the side. Have to think about it. Miller High Life Food, the Driftwood Campground. They got about 5, 6, 7 campers, 8 campers all packed kind of tight together. They're gonna at least hear each other's conversations. Compared to where I parked, there's a campground here on the right, but it looks closed down. It's kind of strange. Yeah, they really pack them in tight at campgrounds. So it's nice to find more isolated places. I'm taking on the attitude like they got a parking lot on the side of the road. Okay, I was thinking about, I think that was the road I looked at, but then I was like, I gotta go to the T intersection, take a left. Road work ahead. But yeah, for parking, I park on the side of the road in cities overnight sometimes, and I take on that same attitude in the countryside too. If I can park on the side of the road, then I should be able to sleep on the side of the road too, like in a city. And then, in fact, I expect it to be less regulated. Okay, I first go into Michigan, then there's a turn for the falls. Michigan owns the falls. Somehow they got control of it. I do cross a river first, so the boundary might be influenced by the river. I got this truck following me, and I'm only going 45 in a 55, and they're determined to follow me. So that's not good. End road work. Okay. Wow, this road is too beat up for 55. 30, alright. No parking on any street 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. Oh my god. That has to be for the snow. There is a snowmobile permitted on right of shoulder, the Gigabock County roads. No trespassing private lands. So they apparently allow parking on the side of the road. I'm gonna move a little slower for this truck. I think I'm being followed.